feeling a heaviness in your chest while scrolling through the news. It's not just anxiety, it's a warning sign that eco-anxiety is creeping into your life, impacting you in ways you might not even realize. These feelings of dread about the climate crisis aren't merely background noise, they can paralyze your personal growth. You may wonder how something as vast as climate change could derail your dreams, but the truth is, the weight of these worries can create an invisible barrier, stifling your ambitions. Picture this: each day, you wake up eager to chase your dreams, but the looming threat of a deteriorating planet casts a shadow over you. Decisions that once excited you now feel burdensome. You might start second-guessing your career choices or hesitate to explore new passions. This isn't just stress, it's a critical risk to your future. You're not alone in this struggle. Think of that friend who used to light up every gathering but has become distant, overwhelmed by thoughts of environmental collapse. They are trapped in a cycle of despair where every attempt to focus on their goals is thwarted by anxiety, creating a loop that feels impossible to escape. Let's dig deeper. The root of this struggle often lies in how we consume information. The constant barrage of alarming headlines can feel like an avalanche, burying you under guilt and fear. The more you learn, the clearer the stakes become, leading to a paralyzing sense of helplessness. You might find yourself thinking, "I can't make a difference anyway." That mindset is a dangerous trap. Every moment spent worrying about the climate crisis pulls your focus away from the self-improvement that can empower you to take action. The longer you wait, the deeper the roots of eco-anxiety can grow, threatening your potential. But what if you flipped that narrative? Imagine it transforming that anxiety into action. Picture yourself learning about sustainable practices, not just to alleviate your worries, but to fuel your passion for change. This shift can spark a transformation, turning fear into motivation. Now, let's raise the stakes. Every day you let eco-anxiety dictate your choices, you risk missing out on opportunities to thrive. Those dreams, they're waiting for you, obscured by uncertainty. The clock is ticking, and the longer you hesitate, the more you risk losing yourself in the noise. So, what's the answer? Start small. Challenge the narrative that tells you you're powerless. Connect with others who share your concerns but are also taking steps forward. Transform that energy into community action, creative projects, or personal development goals. The power to change lies not in the size of the problem, but in how you respond to it. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect on how eco-anxiety has influenced your life. What dreams have you put on hold? Consider how you can turn that weight into fuel for personal growth. The world is waiting for you to rise. What if I told you that your dreams of self-improvement might be quietly stifled by climate anxiety? It may sound dramatic, but there's a real connection between our personal growth and the worry we feel about the planet's future. Every day, you wake up ready to chase your goals, but as you scroll through your news feed, images of wildfires and melting ice caps can quickly dampen that motivation. It's not just you. Many people struggle with this without even realizing it. Imagine you are at a coffee shop, excited to dive into that self-help book you've been meaning to read. But as you sip your latte, the conversation at the next table shifts to the latest climate crisis. Your heart sinks. Can you really focus on self-improvement when the world seems to be falling apart? Eco-anxiety isn't just a vague feeling, it's a real force that seeps into your daily life. The constant stream of bad news creates a mental fog, making it harder to set those big goals. You might start to question whether pursuing personal growth is even worth when the future feels so uncertain. This anxiety can manifest in unexpected ways. You might avoid social gatherings, thinking, "Why celebrate when the planet is suffering?" Or you might push your dreams aside, asking, "What's the point if everything might end?" Each time you do this, you're letting eco-anxiety take control. Think about your friend who used to be adventurous, traveling the world and seeking new experiences. Recently, they've become withdrawn, consumed by worries about their carbon footprint and the environment. You wonder where the vibrant version of them has gone. This isn't just their story, it's a narrative playing out in many lives. But don't lose hope. There's a way forward, a chance to reclaim that spark. It starts with recognizing that these feelings are valid. You're not alone in this struggle, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed. What if you could channel that energy into something positive? Instead of retreating, consider engaging. Instead of retreating, join community efforts or online forums focused on sustainable living. By connecting with others, you can transform anxiety into action. Suddenly, you're not just worrying, you're participating and making changes that align with your values. As the tension builds, you realize that the power lies in your choices. Think of it like a ripple effect. Every small step you take towards sustainability can boost your personal growth. Maybe it's picking up a new hobby, like gardening, or simply reducing waste. These actions can energize your spirit and inspire new goals. So, what's the key takeaway? Your eco-anxiety doesn't have to hold you back. Instead, let it fuel your growth and inspire change. Imagine waking up not just feeling overwhelmed, but empowered by your awareness. The planet needs you, but so does your journey toward self-improvement. Embrace the challenge, connect with like-minded individuals, and remember the world is waiting for your unique contributions. How will you respond? Inaction leads to more worry, which can stop you from fully engaging in your life. Have you noticed how easily a headline about rising sea levels can make your plans for a promotion seem insignificant? Those dreams you once had traveling, starting a new project, or simply enjoying time with friends can feel overshadowed by a sense of impending doom. It's easy to dismiss these feelings as just part of modern life, but what if they're actually stealing your potential? This anxiety is just an emotional hurdle that can rob you of your aspirations. The more you focus on the state of the world, the less you invest in yourself. You might think, "I'll deal with my dreams later," but later never seems to come. The longer you let eco-anxiety dictate your choices, the further you drift from the person you want to be, watching opportunities pass you by from the sidelines of your own life. Now, let's talk about solutions. It's crucial to acknowledge these feelings, but it's equally important to channel them into something positive. Instead of letting anxiety paralyze you, consider taking small, actionable steps. This could be as simple as joining a community initiative or setting aside time